How you doing, guys? I am Invisible Chimp again, bringing you a first episode, a first edition of my new series, Everything's a Conspiracy Theory, or It's All a Conspiracy Theory. I'm not really decided. Whichever one's in the title is the one I've gone with. Quickly, before I jump into it, this is a rushing Spaz 12 gameplay where I just rush and I have a lot of fun. I'm using the Spaz 12 a lot. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it, so hopefully you guys will find the gameplay entertaining if you're watching it. If not, just listen to the sound of my voice. As I said, this is the first episode of my conspiracy theory series where I talk about conspiracy theories, my opinion, maybe sometimes not even my opinion. Let you decide which is fact, which is not fact, which basically your view on it, and then you can explain your view if you disagree with me or if you agree with me down there in the comments below. If you agree with me in some parts but you don't in the other, or if you're not sure, you can. It's another way to interact with you guys, and for you guys to interact with me. And hopefully this will be a fun series. I don't want it to get too serious where I say, well, this is right, you're wrong, this is wrong. I don't know, no one knows. Well, obviously some people know, but we as the public, we don't know which is true and which isn't. Now, I was going to talk about the moon landing in this video right here, because a lot of people think that was faked. Personally, I do, and I could talk about that in another video, because I want to bring one of my friends in who has a slightly different view on it, but he does agree with me that it's fake, so I'm going to save that for a later date, because I'm hoping that will be a special one. But in this video right here, I want to talk about Osama bin Laden and his death. Right. Do I think that he's dead? Yes, I do. Yes. I believe he is dead. And just before I continue with this, let me just say I'm British, so I don't know all the facts on, because we call our president Prime Minister, and you call your Prime Minister President. Yeah, if I get some words wrong, and hopefully you guys will know what it means if you're American. But Osama bin Laden, I think he is dead. I think he's been dead for a long time. I've been saying that for a few years now. I think he's been dead a long time. Just they've not really released it or anything. I don't really follow the government that well, because I don't think what they say to most people is true. I think they're tricksters, to be honest. I mean, right around when Osama bin Laden was apparently killed by American troops, Barack Obama, the president of America, was being questioned if he was actually American, and they wanted to see his birth certificate. Now, that's a kind of a coincidence, don't you think, that right around the time he's been questioned that if he is American, Osama bin Laden, has just so happened been killed by American troops. I find that a little bit too hard to believe. I mean, now all of a sudden Barack Obama is a great person because it was his troops that found Osama bin Laden and killed him. I mean, that's made him look a lot better than when they were questioning him if he was American or not. I mean, that I find a little bit hard to believe, but oh well. I got some more stuff to give you guys. I mean, it just so happened the people that killed Osama bin Laden, apparently, their helicopter crashed or malfunctioned or something ridiculous. They died on the way back, apparently, or they died on the way back to their base. I mean, something happened and they all died, which is another coincidence. I mean, now there are no eyewitnesses. I mean, if they were blackmailed into saying that they killed Osama bin Laden, no one now knows because they all died. I mean, I find that hard to believe as well. I mean, this all adds up. I mean, they released photos. I think they released one. They were discussing to release a photo of him dead, and I'm not going to put the pictures up on the screen, because I'm sure you can find them somewhere on the internet. Just type Osama bin Laden's death or dead and Google Images or something. But I think they released one photo of him dead, and actually, I don't know if you can hear my computer just turn on really loud all of a sudden. Wow. I mean, I'm using my laptop because it's got Sony Vegas and it's slow. Well, it is slow. I'm complaining, by the way. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the pictures. They released one photo of him dead, and someone else found another photo of him alive, and they looked very, very similar. I mean, the beard, he was at the same angle, tilting his head. His smile well, it wasn't really smiling. His mouth was open. That was the same. His hat, his hat was gone. It was like nearly gone, but it just looked like it's been photoshopped, and I don't really see that as proof that he's dead, and also he was buried at sea. I mean, come on, no eyewitnesses to the funeral at all. No one got to see the dead body eyes on eyes. No one got to see it in person. I mean, I find this all too hard to believe, and honestly, I just think Barack Obama just was being questioned if he was to be an American or not, and he just had to have a distraction so he can make a fake birth certificate or something. Because he showed his birth certificate after all, but it could have been fake. You don't really know. That's just my view on this. Ow, I just hit my hand on the table, but that's just my view on this. I mean, you're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. We don't know. None of the public know. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. If you want to go and express it down there in the comments below, you're welcome to. If I offended anybody somehow, I'm sorry. But this is just my opinions, my views, and if you disagree with me, please let me know. Explain yourself in the comments below. I just find this all too hard to believe. And I have a lot more ideas of different conspiracy theories I could talk about, so they will definitely be going up soon. I mean, I'm not going to give you any spoilers or anything, but I got a few ideas, and I got a few things here and there. I mean, I've also been pondering whether to do a religious or religion commentary, whether my views on religion, but that might get too deep, and I might get in trouble for that because, well, I whenever I have an opinion, I like to stick to. I have a strong opinion on something. I will look into it a lot, and I will make a very, very strong opinion, and you probably won't change my opinion. I'm sorry, but I like to stick to one thing, and I'm sorry again if I offended anyone. Please rate the video if you enjoyed listening to it. I just find this all too hard to believe. I mean, it happened a long time ago, so it doesn't really matter now, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really did hope you enjoy this, and I will definitely be doing more of these soon. Maybe not expressing my opinion on them because it does get a little bit too much. But anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.